Why frustrated? Well, they're frustrated because of they've been waiting for a long time to have a better world, to have a better Sudan, to have a better atmosphere at least. After the revolution, they came up with the revolution. There's no unlike any revolution, young men and women. But after all this, they handed up to some, I don't want to say, some parties, some people think and say they are Sudanese, and they're very, let's say, patriotic and all these kind of things. And now young men and women waiting for to get a better Sudan, but they end up have no decision, have no word. There's a lot of troubles going on, lack of jobs, lack of education, lack of connection, lack of communication, lack of whatever you think about it. Everything is broken and nobody seems to want to maintain it. And that's one of the reasons why young men and women are frustrated. There's no job, no opportunities. The opportunities are closed on their faces. Nobody listened to you. Nobody tried to listen to whoever, a young man or woman, your ideas, your things, your let's say your project, your programs. Nobody listens to you. So you find yourself like you have your things in your back, in your brain, in your back, in your pocket, but nobody will ask you to put it down. So young men, a lot of them wanted to learn. Some of them wanted to be leaders, teachers, entrepreneurs, different fields and different professionals. Young men and women wanted to succeed and wanted to work. They still have a lot to do as long as they're saying we wanted to build our country. And building country is not building with bricks and building with walls. I think building the human being first. To build the Sudanese person. And then they think about building the country itself. This is what I understand is build the country is build the human, not build a wall or any other thing. So why frustration? As I say, why people are frustrated? Because of the lack of everything. The doors closed, as I said earlier. Whatever you look at it, look at these days. No schools. And even universities are up and down, maybe closed today, maybe tomorrow. Nobody knows. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about the situations like coronavirus, corona. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. But I just talk about there's no way out to help young men and women achieve what they want. And that's why they're frustrated. Okay? So whatever you touch, you find it closed. When you say something, nobody listens to you. In fact, for me, nothing really changed. The previous regime did a lot of things, and I don't think anything now is quite better with these new governments going on. Very typical, and even worse sometimes, even worse. So about young men, what I wanted to say is I want you guys to create your own way, to build your own country, to build your own world in yourself, to think about what you do, what you want to do. Why? Because when you say why frustrated, there are a million answers about why young men and women are frustrated, not in the world, just in Sudan in particular. The result of a lot of things that everybody knows, everybody sees this. You see? So why? I think you can add a lot of reasons, guys, when you watch this video. Please tell me the other reasons that you see that make people, or young men and women in particular, very frustrated in Sudan. So you guys, you can add me, you can add a lot more things to my video, or you can tell me things that make people, young men, frustrated these days. In addition to what I said and what I mentioned, because when you wait for something to be better, and then all of a sudden you discover like it became worse, then you be frustrated. When you think about a way to pass, a path to go out, and you find it close, you'll be frustrated. When you try and nobody gives you an opportunity, you're frustrated. When there's something and people take it away from you, be frustrated. When you don't know, when you have families and friends and sons and daughters and you want them to grow and you can't do that, you can be frustrated. When you want to change yourself and no help, you can be frustrated. When you want to learn and you find no environment, when you want to develop yourself and you find no hands, no facility, nothing, nobody helps you and tell you to go forward, you'll be frustrated. When you want to do everything positive for yourself and for your country, everybody will be reluctant and they don't want to do it immediately. They want to look at it, they want to check it, they want to see it, they want to still ask you where you're from, who you belong to, why you do that. A lot of questions, the same question we used to hate by the time of the previous regime is going on now. So why frustration is a lot, guys. And whenever I say anything about why frustration, I remember another topic. And I can't really talk about it. I just said some, but you guys can add more. The next episode, I'll touch another part in the frustration itself. Thank you very much.